Have you ever pondered the military might of the world's superpowers, namely the USA, Russia, and China? These nations, each with their distinguished military histories and capabilities, are the titans on the global stage of military power. Let's start with the United States, home to the world's most powerful military. Its defense budget is colossal, dwarfing those of other nations. With its advanced technology and extensive reach, the U.S. military is a formidable force, boasting a vast arsenal of equipment and a robust manpower pool. Next we have Russia, a country with a military heritage that stretches back centuries. Despite having a smaller defense budget than the United States, Russia compensates with a strategic focus on developing advanced military technologies. Its military prowess is well demonstrated by its vast array of equipment and well-trained manpower. Then there's China, an emerging superpower with a rapidly growing military. China's defense budget has seen an astronomical rise over the past few decades. This financial commitment reflects in its expanding military capabilities, including a significant increase in manpower and the development of state-of-the-art military equipment. These three titanic nations, each with their unique strategies and strengths, are constantly evolving, adapting, and enhancing their military capabilities. Their prowess is not just about the size of their armies or the quantity of their equipment, but also the quality of their technology, the readiness of their personnel, and the strategic thinking that guides their military doctrine. So, how do these countries stack up against each other? How do their air forces, navies, land armies, and nuclear capabilities compare? There's a lot to unpack, and it's a complex, ever-evolving landscape. As we dive deeper, we'll break down each country's strengths, starting with the Air Force. The sky isn't just for birds, it's a battleground where nations showcase their prowess. When it comes to Air Force capabilities, the United States, Russia, and China each wield a unique blend of power and strategy. The United States Air Force, with a fleet of over 13,000 aircrafts, is the largest and arguably the most technologically advanced Air Force in the world. Their fleet includes stealth bombers like the B-2 Spirit and fifth-generation fighter jets like the F-35 Lightning II, both of which are a testament to the U.S.'s commitment to innovation and air superiority. But size isn't everything. Russia, with an Air Force fleet numbering just under 4,000, prioritizes quality over quantity. Their aircraft are known for their robustness and versatility. The Sukhoi Su-57, Russia's answer to the fifth-generation fighter jet, is a perfect embodiment of this philosophy. It's designed to have supercruise, supermaneuverability, and advanced avionics to outperform its counterparts. China, meanwhile, is rapidly closing the gap. With its fleet of approximately 3,000 aircraft, the People's Liberation Army Air Force is the third largest in the world. They're not just increasing in numbers but also in technological sophistication. The Chengdu J-20, China's fifth-generation stealth fighter, has been hailed as a major leap forward in Chinese aviation technology. But an Air Force is not just about the machines, it's about the people who fly them. Each of these nations place a premium on the training and support of their pilots. In the United States, pilots undergo rigorous training at the Air Force Academy, while Russia's Gagarin Air Force Academy and China's People's Liberation Army Air Force Aviation University produce some of the best pilots in their respective countries. The sky, therefore, is a theater of power, a canvas on which these nations paint their strategic and technological prowess. As we descend from these lofty heights, we shift our gaze to the oceans, to the might of each country's naval force. As we descend from the skies, let's explore the might of each country's naval force. The deep blue sea is a theater of strategic military maneuvers and displays of power. It's a stage where the United States, Russia, and China showcase their naval prowess, with each country boasting a formidable fleet of vessels. The United States, for instance, has the largest navy in the world. It's a force that spans the globe, with numerous naval bases and a fleet that includes everything from nuclear-powered aircraft carriers to stealthy submarines and nimble destroyers. The U.S. Navy is a testament to the country's technological advancements, with state-of-the-art radar systems, missile defense capabilities, and cutting-edge naval aircraft. Russia, on the other hand, has a smaller but still impressive navy. They have a diverse fleet that includes nuclear-powered submarines, cruisers, and destroyers. Despite having fewer vessels than the U.S., Russia's naval strategy often focuses on submarine warfare, leveraging the stealth and unpredictability of these vessels. Over the years, Russia has also invested in modernizing its fleet, enhancing its capabilities in electronic warfare and missile technology. China's naval capabilities have seen significant growth in recent years. The People's Liberation Army Navy, or PLAN, has rapidly expanded its fleet, adding advanced vessels like aircraft carriers and submarines. China's naval bases, particularly those in the South China Sea, have been points of contention due to their strategic significance. The plan's focus on technological advancements, particularly in areas like anti-ship ballistic missiles and hypersonic weapons, indicates China's ambition to be a major naval power. Each of these naval forces is a reflection of the country's strategic priorities and military philosophies. They are not just collections of ships, submarines and aircraft, but intricate systems designed for power projection, deterrence and, if necessary, warfare. From the vast oceans we move to the solid ground to examine the strength of each country's army. The land is where the battle is often won or lost. It's where the true strength of a military is tested. When it comes to the land army, the United States, Russia and China each bring their own unique strengths to the battlefield. The United States boasts an impressive number of active personnel, with over 1 million soldiers ready to serve. This force is backed by a diverse array of weaponry, from reliable rifles to advanced drones. Now let's turn our attention to Russia. The Russian land army is a formidable force, with a tank strength that is second to none. They have an arsenal of over 20,000 tanks, a testament to their focus on armored warfare. Coupled with their extensive experience in various terrains, the Russian land army is a force to be reckoned with. China, on the other hand, has been making substantial strides in technology advancements. Their land army, though smaller in number compared to the United States and Russia, is increasingly becoming more technologically advanced. China's focus on modern warfare techniques, such as cyber warfare and artificial intelligence, demonstrates their strategic planning for the future of warfare. It's important to remember that the strength of a land army is not solely dependent on the number of personnel or the volume of weaponry. The effectiveness of a land army is also determined by its strategic planning, leadership, and the training and morale of its soldiers. Each of these countries has its own approach to land warfare, reflected in their strengths and strategies. But the true test of a land army's strength is its ability to adapt to changing conditions and respond effectively to unexpected challenges on the battlefield. Although conventional forces are vital, the shadow of nuclear weapons looms large in modern warfare. The power to obliterate civilizations with the push of a button, that's the grim reality of nuclear capabilities. As we delve into the nuclear prowess of the USA, Russia, and China, we find a chilling narrative of power, strategy, and deterrence. Let's start with the United States. The US, one of the original nuclear powers, maintains a stockpile of approximately 4,000 warheads. These warheads can be delivered via a triad system, which includes land-based intercontinental ballistic missiles or ICBMs, strategic bombers, and submarine-launched ballistic missiles or SLBMs. The US also has a layered missile defense system to protect against potential attacks. Turning to Russia, the country stands as an equally formidable nuclear power. Russia boasts the largest number of nuclear warheads in the world, with an estimated total exceeding 4,500. Similar to the US, Russia relies on a nuclear triad for delivery. But it's worth noting that Russia has invested heavily in hypersonic technology, potentially enabling them to deliver warheads at incredible speeds, a feature that could bypass even the most advanced missile defense systems. Meanwhile, China, though later to the nuclear game, has been rapidly expanding its arsenal. Current estimates place China's warhead count at around 320. While significantly less than the US and Russia, China's approach to nuclear strategy is one of minimum deterrence, maintaining just enough of a threat to deter potential aggressors. China also has a triad delivery system and has been making significant strides in missile technology, including hypersonic glide vehicles. It's important to remember that these numbers represent an unsettling possibility of destruction, yet they also symbolize a delicate balance of power, a deterrent that has so far prevented the use of these devastating weapons since World War II. While this comparison might seem grim, it's a necessary exploration of our world's military capabilities. In this complex game of military might, who holds the upper hand? We've examined the overall military capabilities of the USA, Russia, and China. We've delved into their air force prowess, naval strength, land army capabilities, and nuclear power. Each nation has its unique strengths and strategies, making it a continually shifting landscape of power. While the balance of power might shift, the hope for peace remains constant. After all, the greatest victory is the battle not fought.